Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Roland's vlog, I guess. As you can tell, I look disheveled. That is because we have had a crazy night and morning, and I have had very little sleep. I'm here today to thank all of you for literally making dreams come true. We have seen continuous growth, and let's just say that today we have seen the most growth to date. But I look at this as an opportunity to help somebody that has been very close to me personally and Defense of the Patients over the last 2 years. It's been about 2 years since we've been doing this. This is Captain Silver Fox, and this is the GoFundMe page that Defense of the Patients made for him. I want to explain a little more in depth on what's going on here with this GoFundMe and what the money would be going toward. I know it does outline it on the GoFundMe, but I'd like to give a personal statement on this. Captain Silver Fox is Matt Damon out of Good Will Hunting, okay? Except he doesn't like live in Boston, and he does fight though. He is a heavy fighter, so he does get in fights and stuff. So it's pretty similar. Anyway, Captain Silver Fox has been helping me with certain projects and certain cleanups with programming. So as I saw him grow, and well, I didn't see him grow as I got to know him better and started to see what he was capable of doing. I had to inquire, like, so what do you do for a living? And let's just say Captain Silver Fox right now does not do for a living what he should do. Uh, he doesn't get to build things like he should be able to build things. Captain Silver Fox went into an elite boot camp for an assessment and scored perfectly. This has never been done before. And really, the only thing holding Captain Silver Fox back from achieving his life goal and his dreams is money. It's just money. Now, I'm here to plead with you and ask of all of you to just share with your family and your friends this cause. None of this money will go to Defense of the Patients. All of this money will be going to Captain Silver Fox. As you can see here, funds are needed by May 16th. That's because CodeCore, which I'll pull up CodeCore real quick. We'll take a look at codecore.ca. www.codecore.ca. Okay, so we're going to pull this website up. This is where we want him to go. They teach you Ruby on Rails. This specific class would be for Ruby on Rails. And it starts May 16th. So if we, May 16th. So we say apply, we put a name and everything, that's fine. We've already done this process. What I am most curious about is this boot camp. Now, the boot camp is $8,000, but it's in Vancouver, where Captain Silver Fox lives, and it means that he could get a job doing what he wanted to do. There are only 20 seats, and they're willing to hold one for him. This is a life-changing event. I mean, this goes beyond Defense of the Patients. This goes to anybody who has listened to the show, anybody who has had anything out of the show. Please help change someone's life. This is a great cause. We need this to happen. I need this to happen. I want this to happen. Everything I put into Defense of the Patients kind of comes into this. Yeah, we could have done a fundraiser for TI, but you know what? I'd rather spend that out of my own pocket. I'd rather pay for TI out of my own pocket. That's not fair for you guys to pay for that. I'm just asking for anything that you guys can do to help Captain Silver Fox or Travis get there. So far, this has been up for less than 12 hours, and we have $125. That is awesome. As you can see, we need a lot of money. School isn't cheap. I've been lucky enough to be able to go to school. Um, Student loans, yes. Paying for classes myself, yes. I've been fortunate enough to do this. Some people aren't fortunate enough to do this. And I understand there are millions, possibly billions of people that aren't fortunate enough to do this. Let's give one person a shot. Let's try and take one person out of that pool of the millions, possibly billions, that want to change their lives, want to go to school, want to learn more, but can't do it because they physically don't have the money required. Which, in my opinion, it sucks that money has to get in the way of education, but it does. So I am pleading with you all to go to this page, tell people about it. If you can't afford to donate, I understand, but if you can tell people, you can let people know the cause. Captain Silver Fox has three children and is working at a job that he shouldn't be working at, in my opinion. He should be a Ruby on Rails developer. Um, of course, he's helping us with um, our website, which is basically what Ruby is built to do. It's a web programming language, and he offered to do this for free, and I just kind of had to say no. I want to do everything I can for you. Now, doing everything we can for him is getting him as much monetary help as we can to get him the certification that he needs to succeed in life and to change not only his life, not only his wife's life, but his children's life. This is an opportunity that money can buy, and most life-changing opportunities money cannot buy. In this case, money can buy it, and I need everyone's help. I'm going to be talking about this a ton, okay? So I just want you all to just consider this, please. Consider who you're helping. You're helping Defense of the Patients indirectly by showing that you are willing to support a community member. I always get on here and I always talk about community. Now, I want you to know that I am going to be locking in his place at CodeCore out of my own pocket, which is a hefty price tag, but it's something that I'm more than happy and more than willing to do because I believe in this cause. Not many causes I believe in, but this is one that I absolutely do. Now, when we talk about in here how this helps.p have an interactive website with a place where you can go buy Defense of the Patients products. This is what Captain Silverfox is going to be providing for us. Now, he needs this certification. He's already an excellent programmer in multiple languages. But with this certification, that means he can go out and get a job in the field. Unfortunately, as we all know, all of us who have been to educational institutions, you have to have that piece of paper to show to an employer. It doesn't matter how good you are, you have to say, look, these people endorsed me. These people said I am this good. That's all he needs is that piece of paper to say, look, I am this good. So I am begging and pleading with you to just tell people about it if you can't afford it. If you can afford $1, trust me, $1 is going to help. We just need to get this thing moving. We don't have much time. And I want to do everything I can for somebody who is willing to do everything he can for this community. I feel like it's time that Defense of the Patients has grown to the point where we can give back. And I know I'm going to give everything I can. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just asking you to spread the word. This goes beyond Defense of the Patients. This goes beyond our podcast. This goes into some sort of philanthropic humanitarian effort to change not only his life, like I said, but his family's life, and his children's life, and his children's children's life at one point. So please, please, please check this out. It really is a good cause. We've raised $125 so far, which is incredible, but as you can see, we need to raise more, a lot more. We realize $10,000 is an insane amount of money, but I believe that this community can do it. I believe that we can stand up and we can show people that we are united, that we are big, that our causes are to help people, not to help one individual become wealthy from a GoFundMe. This is to help somebody directly. Now, a little more information about the GoFundMe. This GoFundMe is in my name because I'm going to be paying for this all. I'm already financially liable to pay for it all. So basically, help me pay for this schooling. I've already talked with the CEO, Bronwyn Maxwell, of CodeCore. She is willing to work with us in a way. It has to be paid, the tuition. That's just the way it is. But she is willing to work around this, and she knows our community. I've introduced her to our community. She's listened to some episodes of the podcast. She's a very, very awesome person and is also willing to do whatever she can to help. But we need everything. I mean, I have taken this into my personal life. I've told family, I've told friends, just please, anything you can. This is a truly selfless cause. And that's really all I have to say about this. You will be getting updates from me on this because this is a 30-day. We are running this for 30 days. So we're going to try and raise $10,000 in 30 days, which if we can get anywhere near that, that is incredible. I mean, $125 is already incredible. I just want you to know that your money is definitely going to the right place. Now, I get the money, I pay for the CodeCore, and then we help Captain Silverfox take time off work and keep his bills paid. That has to happen. This is a 3-month intensive course where he works 12 hours a day. Really 14 because of the commute. So please, anything you can do. Okay, enough on that topic, and now on to Defense of the Patients. We are quickly becoming, we are going to quickly become, how do you say this without being an asshole? I don't know. Something that you're going to see a lot of around, even if you don't want to. We have accumulated a very large amount of downloads. We are being approached by advertisers who want to advertise with us, and we are holding off on this cause for as long as we can. For as long as we can keep things moving smoothly without the need for advertisers to come in. Now, I want you to know that this effort has gone well beyond me, well beyond Cyphus, well beyond Easy, well beyond Growdy, well beyond Wazoo, and all the show hosts, Blue, Proud, Ursi, Jack, Woodshrew. This has become a community effort. The Misery episode required Juice or Tom, a sound engineer, to make that episode happen. He worked very hard on this for no money. This is what our community is willing to do. Now, I think that we can change somebody's life here. And if you're willing to help me change somebody's life, I will be eternally grateful. I'm going to start throwing out different little prizes for donations. I will let you know. So if you donate toward this, please message me, and I will let you know what I can do to help you for donating to help Captain Silverfox. Because all in all, this is a community effort. Now, we're getting bigger. We're getting bigger, and that's great. But let's use that to help somebody. Let's not use that to help ourselves, because after all, we are community-driven, community podcast, your Dota 2 community cast, where people have come on. Some of the most talented people I've met in my life have come on to help us for free because they believe in Defense of the Patients. Now, me being a co-founder of Defense of the Patients, I believe in Captain Silverfox. I want to change his life. He's going to change Defense of the Patients. He's going to bring us out of our horrible website we are in now, and he's going to allow all sorts of things. His skill, his talent, and his genius need to be rewarded here. And I'm going to do everything I can to do that. And I hope that I can motivate even one of you from this video to do anything you can to help him as well. Now, this is the most sincere cause I've ever been involved in, that I absolutely believe in 100%. And I hope that you guys have built a little bit of trust with me to know that I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't absolutely 100% to my core believe in this. So, most sincerely, Roland. And thank you. Good luck and Godspeed.